Erin and the Sharing Adventure. It was a bright and sunny morning, and Erin was practically bouncing on his toes. Why? Today was the day, the big school trip to Green Meadow Farm. Erin zipped up his yellow ducky jumper, adjusted his white t-shirt, and grabbed his lunch bag like a superhero heading out to save the day. Erin, his mom called. Do you have your lunch? Yes. Do you have your water bottle? Yes. Do you have your good manners? Erin paused. Yes. His mom smiled. Remember, Erin, sharing makes everything more fun. Erin nodded, but secretly he was thinking, fun? Sharing? Maybe for other people, but not for my cookie. When Erin's class arrived at Green Meadow Farm, it was like stepping into a picture book. Erin chuckled, the chickens clacked, sheep barked, and a goat was doing something that looked suspiciously like breakdancing. Welcome to the farm, Farmer Joe boomed. Here we share everything, even the animals share their space. Cool, shouted the kids. Erin whispered to his friend Kofi, I don't think I'd share if I were a goat. What if someone took my best grass? Farmer Joe led them to the chicken coop first. This little guy, he said, pointing to a hopping chicken, is Hopper. He's the smallest chicken here, but he's the best at sharing. Hopper? Sharing? What does he even have to share? Erin muttered, giggling. Farmer Joe overheard and grinned. His food, Erin. Hopper always makes sure the other chickens eat before he does. That's why he's everyone's favorite. Erin frowned. Sharing food? That didn't sound fun at all. After hours of exploring, playing, and meeting animals, it was finally lunchtime. Erin plopped down under a big oak tree, excited to dig into his sandwich, apple slices, and oh yes, his chocolate chip cookie. Just as he unwrapped his sandwich, he noticed Kofi sitting quietly, staring at the ground. Kofi, aren't you eating? Erin asked. Kofi sighed. I forgot my lunch at home. Erin froze. He looked at his sandwich. It was warm and perfect. He looked at his cookie. It was calling his name. And he looked at Kofi, who looked very, very sad. Farmer Joe's words echoed in his head. Sharing makes everyone happy. Erin took a deep breath. Hey, Kofi, he said, breaking his sandwich in half. We can share. Kofi's face lit up. Really? Thanks, Erin. Erin handed over half his sandwich, split his apple slice, and even gave Kofi half of his precious cookie. It felt a little strange at first, but when Kofi smiled, Erin realized something. He didn't feel bad at all. As Erin and Kofi ate, something amazing happened. Essie, sitting nearby, noticed and offered her bag of chips to Sarah. Then Jamal handed his extra juice box to Mia. Soon, everyone was sharing their food, laughing, and trading snacks like it was the best picnic ever. Wow, Erin said to Kofi, sharing really is kind of fun. Miss Lena clapped her hands. I'm so proud of all of you. Sharing not only makes others happy, but it also brings us closer as friends. Erin grinned. Maybe his mom and Farmer Joe were onto something. The day wasn't over yet. As they got ready to leave, Kofi gasped, my heart, my favorite red heart, is gone. Don't worry, Erin said. We'll find it. The two of them retraced their steps, searching the bars, the farmyard, and even the goat pen, where the break-dancing goat gave them a suspicious look. No luck. Kofi slumped. I guess it's gone forever. Erin looked at Kofi, then at his own yellow ducky hat. He loved that hat, but then he remembered how good it felt to share his lunch. Here, Erin said, pulling off his hat. You can wear mine until we find yours. Really? Kofi asked, his eyes wide. Of course, Erin grinned. Besides, you look great in a dark hat. Kofi laughed as he put it on. Thanks, Erin. You're the best. Just then, Miss Lena called out, Found it! She held up Kofi's red hat, which had been hiding under the picnic table. Kofi put his red hat back on, but handed Erin the ducky hat with a big smile. Thanks for sharing, Erin. You saved the day. Back at school the next day, Miss Lena announced a new project. We're starting a kindness tree. Every time you do something kind, you can add a leaf to the tree. Erin raised his hand. Can I add a leaf for sharing my lunch and hat with Kofi? Absolutely, Miss Lena said, handing him a green paper leaf. Kofi jumped up. And I want to add one for Erin. He showed me how sharing can make you feel really, really happy. The whole class started sharing their stories of kindness, and by the end of the week, the tree was bursting with colorful leaves. Erin looked at the tree and felt a warm glow. At home that night, Erin told his mom everything. She gave him a big hug and said, You see, Erin, sharing isn't just about giving, it's about making the world a little brighter. And Erin smiled, already thinking of what he could share next. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.